Welcome to our Financial Independence Dividend Update for June 2021. Stick around and we'll let you know how much we've made and what our progress is towards our $40,000 dividend goal.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Jean.
And I'm Christine.
I'm so grateful to have you with us today. We are a Canadian couple in our mid-40s living in Toronto, Canada. This is the channel where we share with you our journey to financial independence. As Christine has mentioned before, we are going to share with you today our dividend income for June 2021. Before getting into the numbers, it's also important to share with you our asset allocation. So 50% of our allocation goes to Canadian stocks, 30% goes to US stocks, and 20% to international exposure, so outside Canada, outside North America, I should say. As of today, that's not how it is. We are a little bit ahead on our Canadian exposure. There's a reason for it. Let's discuss the numbers that we have for June.
That's right. So the first one we're going to talk about today actually falls within that international allocation that Jean was just talking about, and it is VEE.TO. So that's the Vanguard Emerging Markets Fund. It tracks exactly that, the emerging markets.
Yes.
So this month in June, we received $10.62, which is actually an increase for us. We increased our share position by 18 shares this past quarter, so we're currently holding 75 shares of VEE. And that's a 62% increase over March of 2021.
Let's now discuss our Canadian exposure. And the first company that we received dividends from is Canadian Utilities. The ticker is CU.TO. We received $281.91. We did not buy any new stocks, so the position remains the same compared to the previous quarter.
Yeah, and another one that stayed the same is Enbridge. So we received our dividends from Enbridge, which is ENB.TO. We received $400.80. Again, we didn't increase our position in that particular company this past quarter, so we own 480 shares.
The next company that we have received dividends in June is Manulife. The ticker symbol is MFC.TO. We received $273.84, and we have 978 shares. Compared to the previous quarter, we actually bought 60 more shares, which represents an increase in 6% on our dividend income.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was really the only Canadian position we increased at all this past quarter, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one that we're going to talk about is RioCan. It's a REIT here in Canada. We didn't increase our position at all this past quarter, so we received $19.12 in distributions. We currently hold 240 shares. 0% increase.
Yeah.
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. And speaking of REITs, we also have an ETF who tracks the REITs here in Canada, and the ticker symbol is VRE.TO. We received from VRE.TO $2.37, and we still have the same number of shares, which is 27, so no increases. We are actually debating, we might end up selling VRE and just focusing on one ETF, which is going to be RioCan, or maybe any other ETFs. We are looking for other options. If you have any suggestions for us, let us know in the comments below, and we will definitely consider.
And our last Canadian position is XEI.TO. This is our smallest position and definitely the smallest distribution. Like we said before, this is just sort of something to keep our loose change in, and haven't had any loose change to add to it. So we currently received 83 cents from our 11 shares of XEI.TO.
Let's discuss our US exposure, and the first one that we received, not dividends but distribution, is actually from ITOT. ITOT is an ETF who tracks the total US market. We received $97.18, and we have 412 shares. It is actually an increase on the number of shares compared to the previous quarter, so we do have 2 more shares. But guess what? Since this ETF, it's based on the total US market, this 97.18, it kind of represents a 25% reduction compared to the previous quarter.
Yeah, it tracks the market. So as the market goes down, our distributions go down.
Go down.
However, that being said, when we get to looking at our portfolio one day, you're going to notice that the actual value of ITOT has gone up. So we're actually, the point of it was to start gaining appreciation and more capital gains, and that's exactly what's happening. So even though just distributions are down slightly, the point of it was to increase the capital gain.
Yeah.
Okay, and the only other U.S. position that we received dividends from this month, or in June, was Walgreens, and that was the ticker WBA. So we received $91.63 from Walgreens. Again, that increased our position from the previous quarter, so we currently own 196 shares, and that's a 2% increase from March. When we look at everything all together, the total dividend income for June 2021 is $1,178.30, which is actually a decrease of 10.33% from March of 2021.
And the main reason for that was actually on the previous quarter we received dividends from QILD, which is a stock, an ETF that we don't own anymore in our account. We are happy with this. As you can see, we are optimizing our dividends and making sure that we have growth and dividends as well. Since we don't need the dividends right now, we thought of maybe increasing our capital growth, and you can see this with ITOT, as Christine mentioned before, right?
Yeah. So there was a decrease, but I think overall down the road we're going to see the benefit. From that.
Exactly.
So when we look at the total for the year to date, we have received $6,441.09 from Canadian companies. We've received $1,871.13 from our US holdings, and we've received a whopping $56.67 from our international ETFs. That being said, that's increased quite a bit.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, because we didn't really have any international exposure at the beginning of the year.
No, not really. And this is something that we shared. So it's gonna be a playlist available to you. Go and take a look on the previous months when we started sharing the dividend income. So you're gonna see the numbers from Jan 2021 as of today, so you can see the process. Since we started doing that.
Yeah, so year to date, we have received $8,368.89 in dividend payments, just by sitting here and watching a screen. They just keep paying us. It's amazing.
It's not that easy.
Wow.
It's not that easy. Yes,
that's what I do.
We are not doing anything, but yes, we are doing a lot of research, a lot of investigation, making sure that the stocks and ETFs that we have in our account, it fits our investment profile, and we are happy with this. As you said, even though with the dividend drops in receiving this amount, we know the reason behind. So that's something that we have been learning along our journey to financial independence.
Yeah, and our journey to financial independence, our end goal is $40,000 per year in dividend income. So halfway through the year, we are at 8,000. So that represents 21% of that goal. So
21%.
It's not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen next year. But fingers crossed, in the next few years, we're actually going to hit that $40,000 a year in dividend income, and we will retire in 2024.
Or 2028.
2024.
We never know, but we are happy. So we are grateful for the opportunity that you're allowing us, to be, at your home, your office, wherever you are, your transportation. So we're really grateful for that. We hope that we are well, that we are safe, and take a look, as we said before, on the previous months of the dividend income. And
that's everything. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Why was there such a big pause?
I don't know.
You're going to have to edit that out.
I will.
Good? Or more?
No, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Jean.
And I'm Christine.
We are so grateful to have you with us today. If you market.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what I mean, Gio?
Well,
We don't need to say that?
No.
Okay. So should we start again this part?
No.
Where are we good to?
Where you stopped.
Where did I stop? That's the thing.
Okay, go again. All right, so the next one that we're going to talk about is RioCan. It's a REIT here in Canada. So again, we didn't increase our position in this particular position.
Another REIT that we... Not another REIT.
Oh, it's a...
Yes. We also received dividends from VRE. VRE.TO is an ETF who actually tracks the REITs in Canada. Who tracks? It's not who tracks.
Trucks it. Trucks all of our money.
Exactly.
Which is an increase of 18 shares from the previous quarter, which was March of 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
that increase, it's actually... We don't have to say that, actually.
no, I was going to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.